but she was actually really good. Like if the monster's being noisy, Daisy just like, oh, he went this way, and so like it's really good actually. I think the counter to Daisy would be going more in straight paths instead of going in curves. So for instance, like if you do a half circle, Daisy will cut right through that circle, but if you're going in a straight line, Daisy will still follow that straight line. So it's not as good to juke. Whereas with Griffin, it might be better to juke outside of those sound spikes. Dude, earlier, I'm talking to my brother right now. Earlier, I got a perk, 100% increased smell. I could see everything. Like, the best thing is like, so I wiped out everybody with a Kraken. Or are you just listening to my stream? I guess he's just listening to my stream. So this morning, I got a perk that gave me plus 100% sniffs range or whatnot. And, like, I used it and it was like, boom, I saw, like, everything. But it was funny because, the monster.
The trapper had for breakfast 3 days ago.
But it was funny because, like, so I was Kraken, I annihilated his entire team, and then somebody went stealth, and I was literally just floating in there and smelling, and as soon as he decloaked, it was way over there. I was like, oh, found you. Like, it was the most anti-stealth ability I've ever seen, because you can't run far enough to get out of my smell range. I also think that that's another mechanic that isn't really taught, is that just because I can't see you line of sight doesn't mean I can't smell you, because smell has a distance factor, not a line of sight factor. So you could be around a corner and I can still technically see you perfectly, and I think some people don't realize that as much.
I think it'd be interesting to
Oh, I need a... Sorry, I didn't choose my thing. The what?
wind mechanics. You know, upwind, downwind.
But see, that would only really apply to Daisy, though, unless...
Well, no, to the guy, basically what it would do, instead of having a perfect sphere for your smell, it would have an elliptical.
Oh, for the monster. I thought you were talking about the hunters. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Maybe, yeah,
And
maybe on a certain map.
What it does is it nullifies that, so you have a perfect circle.
Make sure you write that down, because I'd love to add that into my commentary for suggestions. But my big, by far... Dude, I kind of like Banshee Mines. I never really got to play with them, but I was dinking around leveling up.
Like 'em?
But I mean, I don't know. All I need is Vortex and Lightning Strike. Like that's like I Vortex and I knock them back, and then I Lightning Strike right where they're gonna land, and it kills everybody in one shot. Like it's ridiculous. And then that 100% cooldown reduction, not even a chance. See, now that I know a lot more mechanics of the game, I kind of want to go back to Goliath and try him out, but at the same time, I like the Kraken just so much.
Because with the elliptical thing, if you're a hunter and you know which way the wind's blowing, you kind of know where the monster is. I mean, most people usually know where the monster is. And you can make sneaking up on it a lot easier. That's really what trappers do. They're always upwind.
Man, I was playing as a medic, and I was always ahead of the pack, but because I didn't have the trapper, I couldn't dome him. Oh. Dude, oh my gosh. The hunters were so lost that game. That's why I like being the trapper when I'm pugging, because I can, like, if I throw down a dome, and I'm good enough to survive for a little while for them to catch up. But anyway,
it's a 9-mile wild beacon. Hey, I found something.
Yep. But not only that, so we were on Dam as Lazarus, and I got to my usual camping spot or whatever. And, okay, game on. Okay, once again, I'm going to lead him right. I like going straight here. It's actually a pretty good hunting ability thing. So let's go there. Okay, so no steam dawn this time. No 3-meat food this time. Interesting. A bunch of monkeys, though. Okay, there's a 3-meat. 2 of them. Good. Okay. I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, and that's the 100% cooldown reduction. Game over. Get away, you stupid monkey. I will kill you. Stupid OP ability. So then I go down here, go down to the water, and I usually try and get my first engagement over here. Perfect. Let me just get one more minute. like that. Okay, I'm going to just fly to the other side of the map so I can evolve. These hunters are a little bit more on their game, so I'll go ahead and use my height advantage. So I think what I might do... Ooh, that's a good camping spot for evolution because there's a bunch of creatures nearby. So I will kill you. Oh, the tyrant wants to hang out. So let's evolve here. Yeah, that's a good spot. Get some armor right off the bat, and I have 100% cooldown, so I will have 6 bars, and I'll just go fry their face. Okay, let's show them what true fear is.
Right here.
And he's dead. That just... No. I mean, look at that. That's just disgusting. Like, it's just... What do you do? Besides, like, cower away. Should have run when you had the chance. I mean, look at that. That's just... And they did, what, like, maybe 2 armor? And, I don't know. That's just... What do you do against that? It's just so bursty, it's hard to combat. What was that?
We survived.
But I don't know if he actually had 3 points in those skills. It seems like that they spread him out.
You one-shot most people, regardless.
I don't know. Like I said, that's why I want to play against other people to see if that really does make a big difference.
I think the only reason why we survived it was we were spread out. We had a billion turrets everywhere. We were just... It wasn't an easy fight.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about the turtle land, but I'm just talking about in hunting in general. That's why I don't like to go stage 3.
Oh, I think no. Screw it. You're good.
Yeah, you go around the corner and you're like, bam, have a face full of vortex and lightning.
You force them to get a 3.
Yeah, exactly. But with a 100% cooldown rate, it just makes it, you could just chain fire those. And the medic gun, it heals good. Well, actually,
Not that good.
yeah. Valve's heal gun, I think, should be a little bit faster. I don't know. But see, if people were spread out and you actually had Hank, and they would actually...
What the gun should do is that the closer you are to the target, the faster it heals. So it puts the healer within danger range, but at the same time, it heals them faster, so more vulnerable targets need to be closer.
I don't know, like, because in theory, a good team would be spread out, and then the moment I'm about to lightning strike somebody, all you have to do is have Hank shield him for a few seconds, and then start going back to damage and whatnot. The problem is like, it's hard to see that kind of mechanics without playing up against a well-oiled team machine. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, look at that. I mean, like, I'd love to see how much damage was done in that short period. Like, I think I did like 12,000 damage in the course of like 3 or 4 shots. I mean, that's just ridiculous.